red dots for a moment. I remember back in the day, and I've been doing shooting sports for a long time, that the original red dots almost looked like you had a Coke can mounted to the top of your firearm. They were huge, they were obtrusive. It was the best we had back then, and we just dealt with it. Well, times have changed, technology has improved, everything's gotten more functional, more compact, so there's a lot more ways that we can use red dots. Red dots have also evolved into the airgun community now. If you're like me and you're looking for options where you want to move away from fixed sights or peep sights, now they're small and compact enough where they can transition well over to the airgun community. Today we're going to talk about that, but first I'm going to cut away. We're going to do a quick specs rundown, and then we'll do some practical application, and then, as always, we'll bring it back over here on the bench and we'll talk about it. Folks, it doesn't get any better than this. Optics, air guns, you're here with me. The video starts now. All right, it's showtime. We're gonna send some lead down range. Now, in my new shop, I've got almost about 10 meters where I can shoot, and I have a camera down range to capture the action. So let's get it started. I'm gonna shoot a 10-shot string, and there's nothing scientific about this. It's just offhand. Let's see how it does. I think I pulled that one about 1 o'clock. I felt it right when I touched off on the trigger. Let me tell you, this has been a fun build. Just right out of the box, it's been so fun. The best part about this build was making the grips. Let me know in the comments below how you guys like these. I may make some more. We may even do a how-to video if you guys are interested. I really like this red dot. One, it's just easy to see, and I like that you can change the reticle on it. Not a lot of them are able to do that, especially on pistol. So it makes it nice. All right, 10 shots. Let's bring the target back and we'll talk about this on the bench. Now for some final thoughts on the WolfCovert from CVLIFE. First off, I really like that it's small, that it's compact, and that it has 3 different reticles on there. You have your dot, then it has that circle with like crosshairs, then it has the circle with crosshairs and a dot. If you're a person like me, I don't want to say I'm getting old, but I'm getting up there where you need the reading glasses. That might be something that might be a game changer for you. I'm able to see that circle with the crosshairs on it. Really nice. As I was shooting 10 meters here at my indoor range, it worked really good. There's a lot of different options to be able to mount this on firearms, and it comes with 2 different plates, and they list the amount of firearms on their website, and I will post that up for you folks to see if you're in the powder burner community. If you're in the air gun community, well, you're going to need an adapter if you're not using a regular sized pick rail. This happens to be an 11 millimeter rail, so I had to get the little pick rail conversion that goes up underneath to be able to cinch down on the breech. But I mean, that's not a game changer. I run that on most of my air guns and they work fine. I've taken them out in the field, hunting, on shoots, no problem at all. And especially with the springers, you would think sometimes because of the recoil on a springer, they hit pretty hard and then you get that recoil coming back, that you would think the mount would move. I've never had a mount move with that adapter on an 11 millimeter rail. So I'll leave links in video description below for that little adapter as well. But it's just a great little sight. I like the fact that the battery gets loaded from the top. Most of these in the earlier generations of them, they were a bottom fed battery, which a lot of times you had to re-sight the gun after you changed out the battery. So that is a huge game changer there. Talking about sighting in, you got your turret on the top for up and down, turret on the side for left and right, and it didn't take long to sight this in. Initially, I just threw it right on. I got close, few clicks up, few clicks to the right. I was hitting the bull, and the rest is just me. You have 9 different brightnesses on the reticle. So you have low all the way to high, and then the 10th mode is a night mode. That is the extreme lowest setting, so when you're in the dark, it will not be so bright that you can't see through that optic to be able to see your target. I really enjoy this. It has a automatic wake mode, so for you guys that are concealed carry, you're pulling it out of the holster, it's going to turn on, and then in 4 minutes it's going to go into a sleep mode. And the good thing is it has a 50,000 hour battery life. I don't know how they come up with that, but I'm pretty impressed. If it'll last that long on the lowest setting, highest setting, your mileage is going to vary, obviously. Folks are going to want to know 2 things: the shock rating and waterproof. Let's talk about waterproof. Has an IPX7 rating. That's up to 1 meter of water. It'll stay out of the optic and it'll still work. And as long as you don't compromise the integrity of the unit, you keep that battery cover down snug, don't over tighten it, it's gonna be waterproof and it should hold up just fine. Shock rating, it has a 1000 G rating. That's pretty tough. Now, I'm not saying you're gonna go out there and abuse the hell out of the gear, but it should be able to take repeat blasts from some big bore handguns and not have a problem. Let's talk about value, because there's folks that are gonna be in the comments going, I can find such and such for this amount, or I can find this. Well, let me tell you what, I've been doing this for quite a while. I have a lot of different red dots on air guns, so I'm always searching the internet for stuff. And I've never found one that has 3 different reticles, 9 different graduations in light intensity and a night mode for around $100. Normally those optics are going for the high 100s, close to $200 optics, or even more. Anything in the budget category doesn't have all those checks, where it's 1000 G rating, IPX7 rating, the 3 different reticles, the 9 different modes of light, and the night mode. That right there for me sealed the deal with the CVLIFE WolfCovert. But so far, I've been shooting this now for about 2 weeks. I've had no problems with this at all. It's gotten a lot of great reviews online, and fellow YouTubers have tested it out, and it's gotten some great reviews. If you want to learn more about this optic, I'll leave a link in the video description below. Folks, as always, I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Now get out and use your gear, folks. Take care.